On the F250, I'm going to put on the Nerf bars today, take off the ugly skirt step. That's good. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do this. That's the Nerf bars in the box. Just change the brakes on the F150. So we'll be back on this. Alright, that's them in the box. And all the parts are right there. It's supposed to be 3-inch stainless. Be back with it. Alright, ready to take it off. Have to get to the bracket. Okay, took the other side off. Now I just have to get these brackets off. That one and that one is being held here on the other end right there, and then underneath up there on the other side. Be back. All right, I'm back. Another day. Couldn't finish it yesterday. This is the things that they give you. Well, reading upright will be that way. Tell you all the instructions, what goes where, don't use that hole, blah blah blah. 3 pages of it. And then you have these brackets: passenger rear, driver rear, driver front right here, and passenger front. So these two go together, these two go together, and then a ton load of things there. These, well, not this one, but these right here, slip into spots that's already on the vehicle. So I'll go ahead and start doing that. Okay, they're saying put this little thing here, push it through, and line it up with that hole right here. The hole in the back, that one. And this is the front of the vehicle over there. And that's the chassis rolling up right in the front. So we'll go ahead and see. Okay, it's not the chassis. It's the outside. This is the outside here. That's the one. It already has one of these in it, but I think the size is different, so I need to take this one out and put this one in. Then that bracket mounts there, here, and here. We'll figure it out when we put it in. So I'll be back with that. All right, on the picture, it shows this sits on top of the big bracket, but really it says on that same picture this goes in between the spacer. This is just a spacer. It goes up just like that, mounts, and then that bracket sits on top of it. It can't fit on the bracket this way because of that vein running down the, so you won't be able to put it here. It goes on the other side. They're still only showing one bolt getting it, that one right here. But as I go, I'm going to do this side of steps. This is the first time I'm doing one on a F250, so I'll just take my time. I'll be back if anything changes. I got it in, left the bracket loose. So lock washer, well, nut, lock washer, and the bolt come through from the outside, both of them, and this one is there. I leave it loose so that I can go and set up the one on the back. The one on the back goes in that spot at the top of that big hole, and it shows a good diagram of it. That piece is already there. I don't know if it's the same size that it needs to be, but I'll swap it out anyway, put on new ones. And I am going to use red lock thread on it when it's time to tighten it up. Alright, this is the two you have to replace, these two. And when you're taking them out, they'll probably fall in here. The one on the front, it fell in there. I'll get it out another day. But this is right at the back. That's the end of the cab, and that's right there. See this little upside down teardrop? Changing out that one and that one to the ones that they sent in the box. And that's where that bracket bolts in, right here in this section. So we'll go get on that one. All right, this one here is the bracket on the rear. It faces towards the rear. The other one faces towards the front. The bracket, it kicks down and goes towards the front. So now everything is still loose. I'll go ahead and put on the bar. It just takes a big nut towards this side and go in. So once that one's in tight, then I can tighten these up, because then it's in a fixed position. I'll be back on that. All right, I got the 2 big bolts in tight. Those back here, and use a lock washer, the washer, and then just tighten it up. I put some red lock thread on it. That's what it looks like now. The brackets still ain't tightened up, the 2 black brackets. That's what it looks like before on this side, after I took off the ugly skirt. And that's what it looks like now. And I had to go in and out a lot today, so I will appreciate these bars. All right, this side is 100% completed. Let's see what it feels like. A little springy, but it's not bad. You can see what the back feels like. Hit the button. It's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, then that's one side, and just repeat it on the other side. All right, I got the 2 brackets in, still loose. In the garage, I got, this is how they come wrapped. 2 of them in one box. They're facing toe to toe on this end, and then it goes around and comes back in. And it's got the box of bolts and everything in the center to keep them from knocking each other. And that's how it comes. So I'll just have to cut it out. Everything is loose over there still, so I'll just put the bolts in. That's it. And out in the country, hearing gunshots and a lawnmower. All right, I'll be back. All right, this comes on it on both ends, but it says right on it to remove before installation. So it's not supposed to be there. That's the other one there. So we'll go ahead and put it on now. I just screw in one end and then lift the other end and put it in, then start strapping everything down. All right, just like that. It's loose on this end. Everything's loose. Get the other one here. Big lock washer. The big washer. And then get the one in front. I was only left over with 1 washer extra. That's it. Then once I get on this end, lift it up into the space, shift it over a little bit, and screw it in. And that's all. You need 2 hands for that. Both sides are done. I would say it should take you about 30 minutes to do it. I really like it over the that little skirt, fiberglass skirt thing, the skirt step. So now the only other thing I have left to do is get all the chrome off. I'll be doing that. Oh, and I did get my actuator on one side. The door actuator is weak, so I'll be jumping on that next. This one here, I'll push unlock. That's all it does. If it's unlock and I lock it, it doesn't go down. So I'll be working on that next. But that's it for this one.